Hey, this is Caroline, always reminding you that you are created beautifully. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe down below. Click on that notification button so that you can get to know me a little bit better. I post up makeup and beauty related videos every Tuesday. Every Thursday, there are vlog videos that go up, and every Sunday, there are bonus videos. I just want to send a quick shout out to my sister-in-law. She was visiting Tonga, the island that we are from, and she brought me this cute necklace back. It has my name on it. You will notice that in this video, I do not have a full face of makeup on. I do have my brows and my eyes done, but I don't have any foundation on. There is a reason for that. Today, I will be reviewing and demoing a foundation which has been on the market for quite some time. The new extended shade ranges came out, I believe, mid-June of 2018. The reason why I wanted to jump on this and review it is because Jackie Aina, who is a beauty vlogger, also an influencer here on YouTube, is a person that I actually watch. She's always been a big advocate for makeup lines, makeup companies to extend their shade ranges for medium, especially the deeper color ranges, and I appreciate that. In this range, there are 35 colors. She helped to create 9. I will say this, I am more reviewing the formula, which she had nothing to do with. This foundation line existed way before Jackie Aina joined them. But because she has very, very oily skin, and I have combination skin, very, very oily in my T-zone area, I decided I wanted to try it out. Now, they do say this is a very dewy foundation, which I usually don't like to use. I am gonna demo how I applied this foundation, and I am gonna do a wear test. You will see that I do have scarring, discoloration here in my cheekbone area. I do also have my birthmark. I do have a lot of bigger pores here. The way that Jackie Aina said that you should wear this foundation is you should start off with a primer. So I don't own the Too Faced primer, so I'm gonna just use the primer I have, and I'm gonna put this all over my face, especially in the problematic areas. So this foundation is supposed to have medium to full coverage, which is something I really appreciate. Supposed to be oil-free, has coconut water in it, and it's infused with something called Alpine Rose, which is supposed to give a brightening effect to it. Now, after I have already primed my face, I am gonna go ahead with Laura Mercier setting powder. Now, this helps to control the oil. I'm gonna press that into where I just added that primer. So this foundation also has hyaluronic acid in it, supposed to give it the longevity, and it gives you that very youthful appearance. This foundation is cruelty-free and vegan. Supposed to give you the appearance that you woke up looking like this. Now, who doesn't want that? Now, this is a good tip for those of you guys who have oily skin to prime your skin first, a setting powder. Then go ahead and pin my hair back. Now, this foundation is 1 fluid ounce, and it retails for $38. I got mine from Ulta. Now, when I saw Jackie Aina applying this, I'm doing the same exact steps so I can get the best result with the products, of course, that I have. She mentioned that you only need 1 pump. Now, that's already another bonus for me that this foundation comes with a pump. Just gonna spread it out evenly. Ooh. She said there is a temptation to try to add more, but you don't need it, and that the oil control is better with the less of this foundation. Now, I have been wearing this foundation for about a week and a half, and I will give you my final thoughts at the end, but I did want to demo how I apply it. Now, I'm going to apply this using a brush, and I'm just going to do that with a patting motion. Now, I am in the color Praline. I am in MAC NC44, and I will have to say this is probably the perfect match for me. But Praline is not one of the colors that Jackie Aina came up with. So my color was actually already part of the line. It feels very light on my skin, almost like nothing. Like, I get why they're pushing this whole born this way. I woke up like this because the feeling of this foundation is super duper light. One of the lightest foundations I have ever tried. And it's not the consistency of the foundation, but it's how it feels on my actual skin. Now, I am the type of girl that actually likes foundations that are leaning more towards the full coverage. This one pump, I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna try to come up a little bit close so I can still see the scarring here and that darkness in my cheekbone area. Of course, my eyes I'm gonna conceal, but not too concerned about that. I am just gonna go in with a tad bit more for these problematic areas because I wanna see the longevity of this foundation. So I'm gonna take like not even half, and I'm just gonna tap that onto the areas that need just that little bit more coverage. Next, she says to go ahead and reset the foundation. I'm gonna set my face with 2 separate powders with my Laura Mercier, and I'm also going Sacha Buttercup. I'm gonna place them in different places. I'm gonna use my Butter Sacha cup just to kind of press it in on everywhere else that I didn't put the Laura Mercier. So you notice I am putting some effort into this press. That's what she said, she recommended. So I'm gonna do it just like she said. Now I'm just gonna let all that powder sit here. So with my foundations that I usually wear, like I said, I do wear more full coverage foundations, and I like to do that because I want my skin to look all even and one tone. Kind of had it on the website, like they were saying it's more of a summertime foundation because it gives you that very dewy, very glowing look. I like to add my own glow into my makeup routine later, just because I have a lot of large pores and my skin is aged, like I'm over 40. Sometimes when I wear these dewy foundations, it gives me too much of that, like, dude, did you just run a half a marathon? Like, what's up with all that shine? Going to see how this wear test is. It is about 3:39 in the afternoon. I'm gonna go ahead and push all this powder off. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my look, and then I will do a close-up on the foundation. Okay, so this is the final look. I did not add any bronzer or any blush just because I didn't want to add anything to the foundation. I want this wear test to be pure. Exactly what you guys saw me do on camera. That's all I did to the foundation. I want to give you guys a close-up. It feels amazing on my skin. I don't see any oils popping through. I don't see the glowing or the dewy effect right now, but I'm sure that's gonna come on as the foundation continues to lay on my skin. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I definitely see that it did blur out my large pores, and I believe that's a combination of the primer, the foundation, and the extra powdering. So it is about 3:46. I am gonna do one check-in, and then I'll come in with my final thoughts and let you see how long this foundation actually stayed on. Hey guys, it's 6:30, so it's approximately 3 hours of me wearing this foundation. I think it's still holding up. I definitely see the dewiness coming through. I hope you can see that. I'm gonna get even closer so you can see it. Let's see, am I getting close enough? Okay. So you can still see that all the pores are definitely continuing to be blurred out, which I really like. I don't know if I'm getting a little bit concerned now. This is usually the dewiness that I get to 6 hour mark, and it's only 3 hours. So I am a little bit concerned, but nothing too drastic. Let's go ahead and let it ride out. I'm gonna try to keep it on as long as possible and do my final check-in, and then let you guys see what my face looks like. Hi guys, so it is the 8 hour mark, and I wanted to come in and give you guys my final thought and also give you guys a close-up of my skin. Again, I do have combination skin. I get really oily in my T-zone area, and I did not powder my face at all. This is what it looks like. I know Jackie Aina has very oily skin, and she says that this can work for many skin types. I don't really see a person with oily skin, even with setting it, lasting the full 12 hours that this foundation is claiming. I think you can get away with it if you have combination skin, but I think that's a person who really likes that very dewy. I did also want to say that if you do have hyperpigmentation in your texture skin, noticing even from a distance you can see that it's still breaking through the foundation. I did notice that the pores in my skin are still blurred. Like, I did like that about the foundation. So I think it's more of a medium coverage. If I did add in a half a pump to a second pump, it would get really cakey. Right now it looks pretty even out. So I wouldn't recommend adding more than one. It feels great on my skin, but I will go ahead and move on to some of the cons. So let's just go ahead and give you guys a close-up. As you can see, it didn't really break up anywhere, but I start seeing some of my skin bleeding through the foundation. Ignore all this part. Like, it didn't break up too much. Some of it did break apart here where my dry skin is, but not bad at all. My main concern is my oils came out too much for me, even to control it the way it looks now. Like, you can see I don't have any highlighter on. That is my oil coming through. You can see it here in the center of my face. So where my T-zone area is, it's too oily for me. I still am so happy that I tried it out. I'm super happy for Jackie. I just really wanted to try it because I wanted to support another YouTuber here. All right, as always, God bless you guys. Good night. Bye.